Stupid thing. All right. What is going on, all you Hollow Table heroes? We're back with another IMPS live show for you guys tonight. It's your boy Itachi, and we've got my guildmate Evo on with us tonight. What's going on, Evo?
How's it going?
It is going. Yes, indeed it is. So we're going to be talking about our alternate accounts today, which we restarted. We started new accounts to follow the farming guide and where we're currently at and how we're doing. Let me make sure I bring up this farming guide for you guys as well. So move that over here. But how is everyone doing out there in the galaxy? How's your farms going? What do you currently work on? Let us know in the chat or in the comments if you're joining us later on for the replay. Let us know how you are doing. Alright, let's bring this up. Alright, so I'll go through my roster here in a little bit, but you're going to see here, we are still in Tier 1 currently. I am currently, we have our light and dark side battles here. With farming the Royal Guard and Sabine. Just got Sabine unlocked here recently. And about to take the Royal Guard to 3 stars. In Cantina, we're working on Hera and Ezra Bridger. I just got Ezra to 5 stars today or yesterday, late yesterday, one of the two. Hera's still sitting at 4 stars for me. So we got to take her up to 5 stars next. I did get Kanan to 5 stars in Arena Store today as well as Zeb. I got both of those to 5 stars today. I did unlock Grand Moff Tarkin at 4 stars. He's kind of given to you if you're going through and doing those events that they take you through for the ships. So I do have him unlocked, and I started gearing him, but I haven't started farming him out of the Arena Store yet. We're going to wait until we get Kanan all the way to 7 stars before doing that. I'm farming Chopper right now out of Cantina Store. And I think I have Chopper at 4 stars currently. Going on to 5 stars here shortly. Same thing with Cad Bane. We're going to wait until we are completely done there with Zeb at 7 stars. And then the Emperor Palpatine and Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn events have not come back around yet, and when they do, we will be getting back onto those, and hopefully we have full 7-star Phoenix by that time in order for that. Now, one thing I am doing, because we did not do, again, a ships farming guide, but I am going to jump ahead to Tier 2 to go into crew. Kylo Ren Unmasked, so I can unlock him and his ship. I am at level 51, so I wanted to start unlocking him in that ship so that we can be prepared for ships. We're trying to get, again, top 50, top 20 with ships. The other character I'm going to go to that is not on this guide at all is going to be Geonosian Spy. Now, Geonosian Soldier you get automatically through doing the events stuff. So as you can see, Geonosian Soldier is unlocked, and I am currently at gear 4 with him, moving on to gear 5. And we'll be doing Kylo Ren Unmasked starting tonight. My refresh just started. Starting tonight to start getting him unlocked along with his ship. And I think I'm going to try to take his ship to at least 3 or 4 stars before I jump back over to Hera. But as you can see here, I've got Ezra Bridger at 5 stars right there. Currently, we're at gear 6, working on gear 7 pieces. So that is exciting. The grind is real. Kanan here, same thing. He is also at 5 stars. Gear 6, we're only 1 piece away from gear 7 for him, but we have to be character level 53 before we get there. So that is in the works. Zeb, 5 stars, going from gear 6 to gear 7. We've got 4 pieces left on him. And then Hera is 4 stars. And like I said, I'm gonna pause on my Cantina battles on her right now, just so I can work on Kylo Ren and Kylo Ren Unmasked and Geonosian Soldier to get them unlocked, along with Crew's ship. So we have that as soon as ship starts at level 60. We're only 9 levels away, so those will come very quickly. But same thing here. She is 3 pieces away from Gear 7, and then we've got Chopper here. My man Chops, he is at 4 stars. We've got 25 shards out of 65, so 40 more shards to go there, and we have 5 gear pieces to go. Also unlocked mods last night, so I got some just random mods on them, but mod battles, and as you can see here, I'm at part 4 of mods there, and we did unlock mod challenges. I've done tier 1 and tier 2 of the health mods. I can't do tier 3 yet. This kind of gives me incentive to kind of go towards for Hera a little quicker, to be honest with you, so I have that team complete, but I really want those other characters unlocked prior to getting there. If I really worked hard and did refreshes, I could probably get Hera done in a few days and then move over to Crew and be okay. I finished tier 1 of the defensive mods challenge, and I haven't attempted tier 2 yet. And then we have the crit damage, which I haven't attempted at all. And as you can see, I have an overwhelming amount of mod energy right now, as well as our battle energy. And just to catch you up with that, as you can see here, tier 5 is completely completed on normal for the light side battles, and for hard side battles. Now I didn't get to 3-star some of these, so we got some room to grow there to actually fix that, but we did 3-star Zalabars and Jedi Anakin's tiers there. And then on dark side, I just completed tier 5 here on the normal battles, and hard I have not started yet. So I'll probably get some of those done tonight. And then as far as squad arena, oh man, I finally dropped below 100. I was actually below 100 today for my payout, but I dropped below 100, and so we're gonna have to do some climbing. The climb is kind of real right now. It hurts. As you see, everyone's pretty much has Phoenix Squad for the most part, and as you can see up at the top of our arena shard here, we've got Gear 7, Gear 8 already, and you're seeing Bastila there, 5-star Bastilas, wow, 4-star Jango Fett, 7-star Hera, 7-star Wedges. These are definitely some people that are spending some money, and you're going to have those whales in your shards, and that is okay. As you can see, after pretty much 18, for the most part, everyone is running Phoenix Squad. I guess really when you get to 20 to 50, everyone's really running Phoenix Squad. So we've definitely got some work to do to try to get into this top 50. I haven't been able to get back into it in a couple of days, but we're definitely working towards that. The good thing is I am able to get in the top 100 on a regular basis, 100% of the time, and getting that, what is it, 100 crystals? Yeah, 100 crystal payouts with 625 guild store currency, which is absolutely fantastic for our farming. Obviously, it'd be better if we were higher up here, but as you could see in our arena shard, we got some people that are spending money. I remember I saw a completely 7-star Carthanasi with Badstila and that whole team for Darth Revan already, so that person definitely spent money. They were only level, when I looked at it, they were like level 47 at the time. I'm sure they're higher now, but that is what's going on over here. We're gonna roll this over to Evo here in a bit. So we'll let Evo go ahead and take it over and kind of show us what's going on in his world here with his IMPS Evo account.
I'm pretty well on the same track. I'm about 2 levels behind Itachi over here, so I'm sitting just under 50. I'll have my mod battles unlocked tomorrow, pretty early tomorrow. But pretty close to the same story. Got all my 4 stars going. I'm almost 5 on Zeb. I'll be 5 tomorrow with I'll be 5 tomorrow with Cannon for sure. Be 5-star with Zeb, not tomorrow, the following day. I've already got enough to, I'll have enough time to get the 5-star for sure. I just don't have enough refreshes between now and then. But everyone else, I probably won't end up switching to crew until I have everyone to 5-star, just because I'm not as good as Itachi is knowing when everything drops. So I want to make sure I'm ready for Palpatine and Thrawn to at least 5-star both of them whenever they drop. So I'll get them to 5-star, keep them geared up, and then as soon as I got them to 5, I'll work on crew. I'm already halfway to unlocking them anyway, so not too bad there. But yeah, ships are always something I keep an eye out for. So I've got my Genosian soldier. I've already got him up to gear 5. He's 2 pieces away from gear 6. Whenever I find something, I just kind of toss it on him. I haven't really farmed him, but TIE Fighter pilot's right behind him. And I'm going to keep an eye on Clone Sergeant too, just because this is one of the free ships you get, and it's a taunter. So a lot of those early battles, it's nice to have just a little tank in there. So I'll put some work into him just to kind of keep an eye on him, but he's one of the lower ones that I'll focus on. Same thing with Jedi Consort, because you'll have that ship free as well. I've already got that one. But yeah, definitely good to keep ships in mind, especially early on, because it's nice. Ships is a whole lot easier to get in those higher ranks than it is for the squad arena up here. So definitely keeping on top of that. Yeah, all my guys are gear 6 with every piece that I can put on them is already on them, with the exception of Hera here. I'm working on her 2nd piece, but I'm gonna keep up with the gear as soon as I can. Just try to remain competitive.
Awesome, yeah, that's really what it's all about at the end of the day, is trying to stay competitive and try to stay on top of as much stuff as you possibly can. Now, one of the things I did, as you can see, some of my out here is we got into the guild that we are already in, which kind of helped out with getting some higher people here, some good help here with AoEs and things like that, which kind of allows me to do some autoing here throughout some of this stuff quite easily, which is nice. So load this up. I'm going through my mod battles right now, because these are 5 now. You can get help on this part of the stages from an ally. However, once you get into the challenges, it's all on you. So no help there. So your allies there won't be able to help you out. So if you're able to get into a really good guild early, so our guild is doing Heroic AAT, which is the Heroic Tank Raid. We're doing Heroic Pit Raid, which I missed today. And we're doing, I think it's Tier 5 of the Sith Raid.
Yep, Tier 5.
Oh, come on, YouTube, with this. Why? Showing everything good on there, but oh, there we go, we're back on. In Tier 5 of the Sith Raid, so we're not to Heroic yet, but we're definitely getting there. But as you can see here, this has helped me kind of move along on the stages, on light side battles, on dark side battles, in Cantina, and now in the mods with getting these 3 stars. Now, at this stage, it's not really that big, because really all we're doing is getting through these so that we can unlock the challenges. Unlike the dark side and light side battles, you're really not getting any large benefits from going back and doing these battles and simming them. You're going to get the most benefit out of the challenges. Those are going to give you 5 dot mods, and mods are very important in this game. Now, early on, I would say just try to throw some mods on your arena team, especially if you're going up against people in your squad arena that really don't care to do mods. Like, at first, I really didn't on my main account, and one day I'm watching Evo, and his guys were not geared the same as mine were. They were behind me, but they were hitting much harder in arena, and I was like, "What is going on here? What are you doing different than I am?" And he was like, "Man, I look at mods and stuff like that," and so he kind of got me into looking at mods, and I think I took it a little step further. You know, I found a website to use, which is actually out there. It's known. Everyone knows about it. It wasn't really anything new. I used the website for other things, but I didn't realize it had a feature to look at mods for ranked 1 arena for characters. So we started using that, and we're going off those mods. Now, mod suggestions are great if you really don't have time to go in and look at that stuff and kind of try to figure out, you know, hey, what should I do here? How should I be farming and stuff like that? But it is important that you farm those mods that you need, and make sure you're getting the most out of your characters and out of your arena team. Using swgoh.gg is a great place to go because that's going to take the actual metadata. So what that means is the data that's being used for in your squad arenas and what people are using for mods. So what the #1 ranked teams are using for those mods with those characters that are getting rank 1 in their arena shard. And so that is extremely helpful. It's been extremely helpful for us on our main accounts. But I kind of wish it was something I would have done earlier, because now I'm using all these credits to remod teams when I could have just modded them correctly the first time. But I definitely say early in this stage, you know, level 50 to 60, using the mods that are currently available to you, just putting them on your characters is going to change their survivability. It's going to give them a little bit extra health, a little bit extra speed, some extra damage and things like that. And that is perfectly fine. And you definitely want to do that. It will help you along with your arena climb every day, from a day-to-day basis, just depending on where you're at in that. And just kind of help you along with other things when you get into like the light side and dark side battles.
It's pretty nice that the first thing combined is the health mods too, because loading Chopper and Cannon up with health mods, yeah, it's super annoying to try and get through that team.
Yeah, health mods on those two, on Cannon and Chopper, are pretty big. So definitely makes them super annoying, and it helps with their abilities because their abilities are directly linked with like their health and their protection. So I am pretty close to unlocking Vader. I think I'm only 2 shards away, so that's pretty exciting. How are you doing on that front?
Well, you're ahead of me in the light and dark side battle, so I'm 58 of 80.
Okay.
If I went through and looked at the quests, I could probably do a few, but yeah.
So most of those you can pretty much complete Vader, by the way, just by completing going through Cantina battles, dark side and light side battles. So every time you complete a full hard light side or dark side node, so if you're on 4, for example, not 4 normal, but completing 4 hard will get you shards for Vader. Going through and completing, let's say number 4 of your Cantina battles, that will also get you Vader shards, along with I believe crystals as well. So the game kind of hand feeds you Darth Vader, and you can most definitely completely unlock him. Again, he's not on the farming guide because you're going to just inherently unlock him, but he is a great tool. He's currently being used up in the upper metas right now. people that have much larger galactic power, with Emperor Palpatine as lead, and then Darth Vader in there with his leadership Zeta, which is very important actually, even if he's not in the leadership spot. He just constantly applies damage over time as long as he is active. He doesn't have to be in the leadership spot in order for that to happen. And then with Darth Revan, I think they're using Badstila, and then the fifth character is flexible, if you will. But that has been interesting to see how that is going and shaping out with Darth Revan. I did get some changes today with Darth Malak, specifically to nerf Papa Palpatine, because Papa Palpatine right now has been ruining Darth Revan. Really has, because of the amount of turn meter that you can get. So Darth Malak now has the claws in one of his abilities, so they did something small, nothing large and huge that completely changes his kit, but it specifically stops other Sith from gaining bonus turn meter. So Papa Palpatine lead is all based off of gaining bonus turn meter, so they just like turned that off there, like completely. It's crazy. All right, we're gonna finish up this here, part 4 of these mod battles while you guys are on. Man, last night was exciting. Any Game of Thrones fans out there, that was an exciting episode. Not going to get too much in it, don't want to spoil it for anyone who didn't see it, but it was fantastic. Evo was here over at the house, at the crib. We were in the man cave, and we got to watch episode 1 of the final season. Without going too much into it, which is kind of hard to do, what were your thoughts on episode 1 there?
I don't want to talk about it.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
It was too short. Too short. An hour is not enough. Ugh. I don't trust myself to speak to it without giving something away. So we'll just say that if you're not into Game of Thrones, get into it. If you don't want to get into it, don't watch an episode, because you're gonna get into it. And if you're gonna get into it, just prepare yourself emotionally for the train ride that is Game of Thrones, because it'll get you.
Yes, it will. It is definitely a very, very good series, and I'm definitely excited for the rest of this season. Just after 1 episode, yeah, 1 hour was not enough. Had us wanting more, and we were excited about that. What do you think of those Darth Malak changes? Those came out today. I know we talked about it briefly last night, right before Game of Thrones started, but
I'll be honest with you. I'm about a year and a half away from Darth Malak, so any change that comes out at this point is I'm just waiting for next year's model, basically.
You really think you're a year and a half away? You feel like that?
No. But I mean, by the time I get through everything and they come back out, I would say I'm a good 5 months away. I don't know.
Now we're talking about our main accounts here, so
yeah.
Darth Malak, we don't know yet what the frequency is that he's coming out. If he's going to be like R2D2 was to CLS, or BB-8 is to Jedi Training Rey, then we'll see him approximately about every 4 months, right after the Darth Revan event, which would make sense for them to do. But this was a new event, so the frequency could be a lot more, considering it was only like a 3-day event. It's not a full week. So there's the potential that they do the frequency a little bit more, similar to how they do like credit heists and like the bounty hunter things that are going on right now, the bounty hunter challenges or contracts or whatever they are. So there's that possibility that they do it a little bit more frequent. Obviously, you had plenty of people that got him this go around, but you also had people like myself that I wasn't ready. I spent so many resources into Darth Revan and getting Jedi Knight Revan and getting Darth Revan and getting CLS and preparing for all those events that came at the beginning of this year, and it was just like, yeah, I'm spent. I can't go into Darth Malik here.
Yeah, honestly, it all depends on when the next Darth Revan drop is, because I know I'm not going to be ready for the next Darth Revan. Revan is supposed to still be the end of this month, right?
Yeah, Revan's supposed to be at the end of this month. Jedi Knight Revan should be at the end of this month. So going into May.
So yeah, JKR, I should be ready for him. But DR, probably, yeah, it's probably going to be 2 events before I get him next. So as soon as I'm done with Mission and T3M4 here, I'll get Canderous Ordo done. And ooh, you know what? I haven't even been monitoring good old HK because he doesn't show up on this list. I have been working on him though, so have no. Oh, where's he at? Yeah, so I'm 193. I need 330. So I'm working on him.
There you go.
He's not active. You know what?
And HK47 is a beast with his rework, by the way. It is nuts. Especially under Darth Revan lead, by the way. If you guys are staying on for the late night after hours show in the Cantina, Grand Arena Live will be a little bit later on tonight. We'll be starting that here soon because we're coming to the end of the IMPS show. But that I'm getting through some of these dailies right now for you guys. That is man, Darth Revan. I love Darth Revan. I put my last Zeta on Darth Revan today, so he is completely Zeta'd out at all Omegas. And we got him to gear 11, I believe, yesterday as well. So we just got gear 12 to go with him, and I can move on to the next character really in that team. Now I'm currently using Scion and Nihilus in that team, along with HK47 and Batstila. And so that's the team that I'm using. Obviously there's y'all stop it. Obviously there are quite a few different compositions out there. A lot of people are using Papa Palpatine with Darth Revan and just Badstila, which, to be honest with you, I may have to do. That combo is sick. I mean, that is a good combo. And the only problem is I don't have the Zeta on Vader, which I would prefer to have.
You don't have the Vader Zader?
I don't. I
had to say it.
The Zader. Darth Zader. I don't have Darth Zader. I would have, knowing what I know now, and if I would have read his ability more carefully, I definitely would have put it on there already. It should be on there already. So let's go into an arena battle here. Let's see if we can get under 100. This is, like I said, it's getting a little harder to do as we're progressing, because the rest of the shard is really progressing. So we're going to take out this chopper first. He was a little quicker than we were, but that is okay. We get him under stun.
Yeah, I went from not having HK to having him 85, Gear 7, all level 4.
Yeah, HK is definitely probably one of the easier farms to do, especially later on. So we gotta get from behind this taunt on Kanan. There's some days up on him. There we go. Let's move back over here to Chopper. Well, we want to take Chopper out first because he recovers so much health and protection for the entire team. Because of Hera's leadership, all their special abilities or unique abilities are shared throughout the team when she's in the leadership. And it's for each active member. So even if she dies, they continue on. But she feeds the team turn meter. Man.
So are you saying that you need to take out the chopper?
I'm trying to take out the chopper.
Take out the chopper.
Run, get to the chopper.
There you go.
Take out the chopper. Come on, you guys, take it out. Take it out now. There we go. Chopper's down. All right. Let's get rid of Hera. We want to mitigate this turn meter gain that she gives. Let's take that stagger off of him, and boom, Hera's down. Then I usually like to get rid of Kanan because he gives up a whole bunch of retribution, which is why we get all these counter attacks consistently from this team. Some people may say, hey, why didn't you go after... let's clear all that up. Ezra is the damage dealer, but with me having a full team of them, I'm getting all the benefits right now. And they're only down to 3 characters, so they're not getting the additional turn meter right now. They're not regaining health. They are still regaining protection because of Zeb, and a little bit of health from Kanan as well, and protection, but not a whole lot. Really, Chopper is the one that feeds the fuel there to the fire for that. And you're gonna see we're gonna make short work of them here quite quickly, and I should be able to auto this through. These battles can be quite daunting, these mirror matches. I think mirror matches for almost any teams in the game can be a little daunting. As you all may know, Jedi Knight Revan mirror matches are absolutely miserable, which I'm glad I never used him in Arena and didn't have to go through that. Alright, there we go. I'll do some more climbing tomorrow, and that puts us under 100. And oh yeah, Galactic War. You got Galactic War unlocked, right?
Yeah.
So obviously Galactic War unlocks at level 40. Squad Arena is at level 30, I believe it was. Yeah, level 30. Level 40 is Galactic War. Level 50 is your mods. And you just got to get a character to...
You got to level them to 50.
Yeah, you got to level them to 50. And have a 5-star character and get through, I think it's the 3rd mod battle before you unlock challenges.
Yes. The third mod tier.
3rd mod tier, yeah. So I think I had one night that was a little hard here on Galactic War, but I was still able to get through it. I had to retreat and restart a couple of times, but I was able to work through it. So I've been able to full clear every single night, which is nice. How about you? How's your Galactic War going?
Yeah, so far I've been able to full clear every night. We're going to start not too much longer here. We're going to start seeing those teams, like those random teams towards the very end. Usually these 2 nodes right here are both pretty difficult, these 2 last purple nodes. We'll start seeing like the random Night Sister teams, or some crap that somebody spent money on, but haven't gotten there yet. So far so good. Been able to clear everything. Looks like I've been able to do it for 9 days. So
9 days. There you go. Let's see what mine are at.
I haven't had any issues. So.
By the way, once you hit level 85, you should have 50 clears, so you can multi-sim this. I've gone through it 11 times. I did unlock, I think a day or 2 before Evo did for that. So
yeah,
I got a couple extra ones in.
So I mean, this is my second lowest account. It's sitting at 83 right now. I've had weeks upon weeks of not having full clears on this, and I've already done my 50, so I'm ready to go to sim this at 85. It's not difficult to get those 50 at all, as long as you're staying on top of it at the beginning. It used to be 150, which was not fun, but they cut it back to 50. So
yeah, that was a nice quality of life change there for us, and that was fantastic. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go into my main account real quick, just so you guys can see what I was talking about. I still have 2 more battles left to do for Squad Arena here to finish up my dailies, and then I got to do some some additional stuff here to get to these 600 raid tickets. So make sure you're participating in your guild and pay attention to that stuff. We're going to close this guy out. Alright, so that's all we got for what our imps. That is the week 2 update. Hey, what's going on there in the chat? And so we are going to wrap this up. Grand Arena, we will start. I don't know if Evo is going to remain on. He has to work tomorrow. I am off. But we're going to be getting toasty tonight in the cantina, and it's going to be after hours at the cantina coming up here shortly. Probably the next 15 minutes or so. We're going to get nice and toasty tonight. So make sure you got your drinks ready for that, and look for that to pop up here probably within the next, like I said, 15 minutes. Evo, are you staying on for the night?
I'll hang out for a little bit just because I know if I don't do my my battles tonight, I will get into the workday tomorrow and miss them. So I don't want to do that. But I'll just kind of be here and just kind of do it in the background, let you do your thing. Yeah,
absolutely. Cool. Sounds great. So as you can see here, here's my Darth Revan. I'm sure all you all wanted to see that. He is gear 11. As you can see, we're 2 mods away from complete gold there, and then gear 12, and these golden eyeballs, man, I think I need like 150 of these things. That's 100 right there.
Golden eye. Man.
Nope, I need 100 of these, and I need 150 of these things. The Mark V.
Was it the Nintendo 64 Classic? Or what is it? So what is it? We need to get that golden eye going.
Golden eye gun? Yeah. So we're gonna end the imp stream right here. So thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I believe we're up to like 72 or 73 subscribers. So thank you guys very much. We greatly appreciate that. Thank y'all for stopping by. If this is your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you don't have that notification bell on, make sure you hit that notification bell so you know the next time that we are on. This is your boy Itachi, and until next time, my friends, deuces.